Hoover.
Oh,
On Hoover.
Bro, I'm telling you, that nigga not from Hoover. He better not speak on Hoover business. And he won't.
Yeah, that's the guy. He's either a genius or the dumbest person online. Nobody is combining. Tools like that, he's either brilliant or completely clueless because he just landed himself in a huge mess, and I'm about to explain why what he said is one of the worst things anyone can say online. Let's go.
what his brother was up to, if his brother didn't never steal from me, on Hoover, he stole from me, and on Westside Hoover, I went to fuck for that mother on my money. It just so happened that his brother didn't come. So I had to deal with old Boosie. And just like you see him on TV, he cocky. Oh, but see, he didn't understand. They're in the building with 200 Hoovers. And I'm Gumby Hoover. Ain't no Boosie badass in here. Gumby badass. Hoover though. So, in his defense on Hoover, he was outnumbered. We're in the green room. It's Boosie, it's too big. It's Stunner from Vegas, his bodyguard from Grape Street. And I think like the road manager. Yeah, on Hoover, that's the nigga road manager. I told that nigga in my eyes again, bitch, slap the shit out you on Hoover. Like, it went bad because he's mad at Jay-Z now. I ain't never met Jay-Z before. I'm from Hoover. I'm off Cold in the Fig, nigga. I don't know none of these people you talking about. But your brother just made me pay $7,500 more out of my budget. I need to holler at Groove. So he doing the whole Boosie shit. And I understand that I'm approaching. What's up, bro? I'm gonna be out through the concert for you. I don't want to hear all that shit. I need my back end. I don't understand what you talking about back end. I approach him again. Oh, Boosie, listen. Wait, bro, listen. They said I just got out of prison. I explained my whole situation to him again. He shut me off again. I'm sorry. He shut me off again. And
Now, when it comes to your money, one rule is clear. You have to go earn it, make it, spend it, and recover it, so Gumby is moving like an OG. Not like some kid, but like an OG. What Gumby is saying is he was smart enough to realize if they hit him right now, they would not. Secure the bag, everyone would go viral. All that noise, and then the target would disappear, so Gumby woke up to the reality of the situation and thought, hold on, I'm supposed to get paid, but I was dealing with somebody else. That realization comes with age. When you are an older cat, things slow down because you control the play, but this is where it gets messy, and I'm about to tell you why. This is why I call myself the hood lawyer. I'm gonna give Gumby legal advice he needs to hear, and I think he will listen. Hayes, basically putting people on notice like, wait a minute, Roe is a real one. He was in a bad spot, that's why he reacted the way he did that night. He said,
a bad situation, that's why he went on and fired the bitch Q Hoover that night. He said, book me at Boosie.com. Some real nigga shit. But at the end of the day, on Hoover though, when Groove was allowed to leave up out of the room, and how that actually played out was that I explained to him after I caught his attention that his brother had stolen from you. And I showed him the bank account and I explained to him what happened. And he agreed that he never received that money. And saying his brother TQ was on some fat shit and me and him was gonna do business. So if you see the footage from the concert, me and Lil Boosie went out and did a whole duo. Hoover. Guy said, but at the end of the day, our business is still not finished on Hoover. I lost $52,000 in that concert and I need my money from TQ, Lil Boosie, what's the nigga name? Blue Contrail. What's the nigga name? Blue Contrail. No, that's the bitch that was in the nasty wick we used to see in the fucking head. What's the nigga name? That nigga there. I need my bread.
that was almost 5 months ago since they released that footage. Check. Real tune. There was real money in that room. Watch the full interview for the details. Another one just came out, and this is where I say he is either a mastermind or has lost his mind, because some of the things he said sounded like real threats. If anything tied to gangs happens, it will point straight back to him. The feds are already active in Los Angeles, and it would take nothing for them to lock up a convicted felon over what he said. His words were either the dumbest I have ever heard or the smartest, depending on how he meant them. I will explain what he really should do, but for now this interview is blowing up, and it is up to you to decide if he looks like a genius or a fool. Watch this.
My manyan. I need all of that.
You mentioned Boosie going to the federal penitentiary in California.
His son going too for that switch.
His son got caught in...
I heard his son got caught with a switch.
But not in California.
Nah, wherever they was at. I don't give a f. You get caught with a switch, bitch, you going to that place. You're there.
How do you think he's gonna be treated in, like, California? Is it like you have to join a gang, or because it's the feds, right?
I mean, I don't really know how he's gonna be treated, but I guarantee you, if a nigga bust them doors open, the first Hoover nigga that I know that know me, that know anything about me, gonna be asking about my violence. I can guarantee you that. I need my hooves on Westside. Hoover niggas is supposed to be going to the federal penitentiary area where my homeboys is at on Hoover niggas. but they gon' one way or another, nigga gonna meet me, nigga gonna have to speak up for what they supposed to speak up on Hoover. Nigga, I need my money, TK, TQ, whoever that was in your inbox, what's the name?
Oh, the Boosie's brother.
I don't give a I need my money. Talking about slandering you. I don't gotta do none of that. I need my bread. You did some whole bad business. Hoover, they try to make it seem like, oh, some janky promoter or some other bullshit. No, your brother ran off with my money, Boosie. Boosie, he ran off with my money. Remember that? I'm the nigga that showed you who stole your money. Remember that, Boosie? I need my hooves, bro, on Hoover. I need my hooves. Going to the penitentiary area, you know what I'm saying, the federal penitentiary on Hoover. Somebody gonna answer about my money, I promise you. I promise you, I need my Hoovadas, bro. The last thing I heard me and Boosie talked about is, look, bro, get with your people and my people get with yours, we gonna work it out. That was years ago. I ain't forgot, I need my Hoovadas. I lost $52,000 in that concert, bro, on Hoover. And on top of that, I showed that Boosie supposed to be a real nigga. I showed Groove, your brother was stealing from me. That's how he learned that his brother was stealing from me. Because the nigga stole from me and I wasn't going for it.
He is heading to the federal system now, which makes him property of the feds. They are already active in Los Angeles. So what exactly is he thinking? This move looks like he is setting himself up for a major mistake. Trying to pull a street move on a federal level is one of the worst things he can do. Instead of wasting time, he should focus on the legal route. If he reaches out to the right people, they will tell him the same thing. It is time to bring the paperwork and evidence to court and get compensated. The smart move would have been to collect proof of all the dealings and sit back while the lawyers prepare the settlement. He is way too old to get caught up in this nonsense. But maybe he planned it all from the start. Maybe he knew the legal route would pay off faster. Once he lands in that cell, he will get served with papers demanding payment for everything he agreed to. But there is a twist, he said. He never dealt directly with Bowie and was told to contact through a website, which means the money handed over at the show is not linked properly. Still, a lawyer could argue Bowie was aware, since he showed up, acknowledged. His brother took the payment and acted in his name. That alone could make him legally responsible, because it shows awareness of the deal. So either this move was a terrible mistake that might keep him locked up, or a calculated plan to turn the tables. If I were Bowie's lawyer, I would already have screen recordings of every admission, proving he claimed to be tied to a known California gang. He even said people blame his crew for everything happening in the state, and that statement alone makes this case dangerous for Bowie. Because his safety is now in question, the judge has to consider that when sentencing, since a public threat came from a gang member, this could even help Bowie get a lighter sentence or released early. But at the same time, it shows how reckless this has become. It might look smart on paper, but it is still a public self-incrimination move. Instead of threatening online, he should have said he planned to sue for defamation, emotional stress, and financial loss. That would have been a $100,000 lawsuit easily, but by speaking publicly he weakened his position. If he is smart, he will go online again and clarify it was not a threat, just a statement to avoid litigation. Right now, he is walking on thin ice. This whole act was either pure genius or absolute stupidity, depending on how he follows it up, but he better fix it fast before it is too late.